What's good, Starting Five fam? Nick from starting5online.com. I'm here with the newest Australian to join the San Antonio Spurs, Aron Baynes. Good game tonight, mate. How's life in the NBA going?
Yeah, it's a blast. Only new at it, so yeah, I'm just still trying to assimilate myself and get used to the guys and the team and the system. So, I only had been out there for a couple of minutes so far. So, every chance I get, though, I'm excited and I want to go out there and try and earn a spot and show that I can go out there and play. So.
I noticed there towards the end of the game you came in with Patty Mills as well. You fired off a pass to him in the corner there for the three, which he missed. Did you tell him after the game that he's messing up your stats at all? Or?
Nah, not at all. He's looked for me. And we just play good team basketball. It doesn't matter who's the open guy. We try and find the open man, and that's apparent from the starters down to everyone on our bench. We're just trying to make the right plays playing basketball. And tonight Paddy was the open guy there, and I hit him, but that's all right. I'm sure the next one will go down. So.
Look, you've spent the last few years playing over in Europe. What's the transition been like? What's been the hardest thing for you to adjust to coming over to the NBA now?
It's lucky for me the Australian team has been run by Brett Brown for the last 4 years, and the system is very similar to what we run for the Australian team, so I'm not too far behind in that, but the speed of the game's everything's just a little quicker, a little faster, but at the end of the day it's the same game, so I'm just ready to get out there and start getting used to it and playing.
How important is it? Obviously you mentioned Brett Brown, you've got Patty Mills as a teammate here. How important is that for you to have these guys here as you adjust to life in the NBA?
It's a bonus. There's not too many guys that play in the league that get to go and play with the player that they've played with since they were juniors, let alone guys coming from another country. So, that's a big bonus for me, and whatever help I can get, I'm going to take it, and it's definitely a big help for me having both Brett and Patty around. So.
Has Andrew Gaze hit you? He played for the Spurs back in '99. So was he hit you up with any advice or anything like that?
Gaze and Hammer, Shane Heal, they both played here, but that's the thing. The Spurs are such a great organisation. There's so many people to learn from. I haven't really had the opportunity to reach out and talk to them, but there's been other guys through there, and right now look at the veterans we got. We got Timmy and Tony and Manu and Boris. There's so many guys that are there that I can learn from. So I'm sure in the summertime when I go back home, I'll sit down and have a chat with Gazy and Hammer and see what they think about it, and also Luke Longley. Luke Longley's probably the best resource for me as an Australian. Just he played for the best team in the NBA, and he's been through everything, done everything, and so there's a lot of resources for me, and I'm in a lucky position, and now it all comes down to how I play on the court. So.
Do you guys, obviously with you and Paddy, do you guys keep in touch with Bogues throughout the season, or do you see each other when you play?
Yeah, it's for me. I don't know about Paddy and Bogues. They played in the Olympics together, but Bogues unfortunately hasn't ever really been part of the Australian team when I've been through that. He's had a bad bad run with injuries, but I know him, and it's kind of when we cross paths, I'm sure go say g'day. But it's tough in the NBA. Everyone's always on the road. You're always playing so many games. It's kind of. When you see someone, then you can catch up with them.
Well, look, last question before we let you go. I know you want to go home. I noticed Timmy Duncan. You mentioned him just before. He was outside working on his game before the thing. Is he teaching you that 17-foot bank shot that he's mastered over the last 17 years?
That's one thing I'm definitely wanting to learn off him. I just want to. The more I can watch and play with him, the more I can learn from him. He's the best person in the world for me to learn from. He's been through everything, done everything, and he's still doing it right now. So, it's one of those things that as much as I can work with him and learn from him, I'm definitely going to do that. So, I'm looking forward to that.